Hey, this is David with Great Choice Audio Video, and this is Ronnie. We're here to show you some awesome products here from Sonos to get music into your home. There's so many different ways on how to get music in different parts of your house and use different types of speakers, like we have KEF here. Sonos makes so many different types of products, from a standalone speaker to actual amplifiers, so that you can hook up your own types of speakers. And because we're also a KEF dealer, we want to show you, hooking up to a regular pair of speakers from their nice amplifier. So we're going to do a quick unboxing and to kind of explain as we go what we're doing and all the cool features you get with Sonos. So, ready to begin?
Yeah.
Sweet. So you got the Sonos Amp, and I've got the Sonos Play 1. Alright. Now, obviously, the Sonos Play 1 is a standalone speaker. They make several other speakers that are standalone, just like this one, but this is a very small one. You can get it in white or black. And the cool thing about this one is you can put it in small areas, small bathroom, kitchen area on the counter, things like that. Places that you couldn't get, let's say, a speaker wire to actually run a physical pair of speakers, then this is a great option for you guys. Now, what's also cool about these is that you can add multiple of these, so you could actually create a stereo pair. So if you had a room that's fairly small, but you wanted, two speakers versus just one, you could put one on one side of the room, one on the other side, and during setup, you can actually dedicate one as a left and one as a right. Pretty cool.
Okay, so here I have the Sonos Amp. I've already pulled it out of the box. I actually packaged it really well in this felt here that you pull off, and see how nice. And it's actually circled on the top. That way, let's say you go with multiple Sonos amps, they are stackable. As far as their connections, you put your wires in here. They're actually color coded, red, black, and they actually just plug right into the back here. So it's real easy to do if you didn't have a whole bunch of wire. So with that being said, I'm going to grab my wire down here. Go ahead and do one. David, you want to do that one?
Yeah. Some cool features of this. This is their newest, latest amplifier. They had one previous to this. This is their newer one. The latest one, what they call legacy products, was a white one, and they only had 55 watts per channel. This is their latest one, which is black. And like Ronnie said, it's made to stack. So what they actually did is, the way they did this ring in here, it actually has a way for heat to dissipate. If you had multiple of these, you could actually put them on top of each other, and they're made to do that because of the way the ring is. Pretty slick. A lot of technology in this little amplifier. So, and it's also 125 watts a channel, so they've more than doubled from the previous version. So,
you want to make sure when you're installing these that you want to do it with your wires coming in from the bottom. So when you plug it in, it's just a straight plug in, and your lines, your circles match up for the colors. And I've already connected it to my speaker. I'll turn one around here and show you. We got these banana plugs on.
We want to stay continuous, so we do the same thing on both.
If you look on the back of here, it actually has little circles, so if you match up the circles that come off of this piece with that, you know there's no mistake and you've plugged it in right.
I really like the new amplifier, as far as the back, how clean it is. The previous amplifier didn't have these bananas, these connectors, so super slick, very nice. You have some different ports back here. You can do what they call line in. So if let's say you had a CD player or CD changer that you want to put on the system to play through this amplifier, you can do that just by simply plugging in an analog cable into the left and right. Another good way to use this amplifier, besides just hooking to a pair of speakers, as far as getting audio, is you can actually hook it with your TV. So it has the HDMI ARC for audio return. So HDMI directly from your TV to right here, and now you can get the TV audio on a pair of speakers. So, and then going past that, or going even further, if you really want kind of like surround sound in the living room, where you want more than a pair of speakers, lots of good solutions there. You can add an amp with a pair of speakers, add a pair of wireless Play Ones in the back on stands. Cool thing about Play Ones is you can mount them as well. That makes them really cool wall mount. So nice and clean, all wireless, obviously except for the amplifier to these speakers. Yeah, we like Sonos. It's a great product. You know, it fits a lot of solutions. Super easy to set up. Matter of fact, later on we're gonna have Ronnie show you guys how easy it is to add Sonos as a new system, and we have another video that we'll link that shows you how to add Sonos to an existing system. And later on in the video we'll talk about what Sonos sent out on a message to all previous Sonos owners of products, of legacy products, and what that is and what's coming forward and all that kind of stuff. So alright, so stay tuned and we're going to take you right to that little demo, and then we'll come back and finish this thing up.
And since we already have a soundbar set up in our foyer here, I'm going to just go here and I'm going to add a system to this. Add the product, continue. Just going to search for the product that's available on your network.
It does take a little bit of time.
Yep.
You have to be connected to the Wi-Fi. That was good. Now while we're waiting on this software update, one thing to definitely talk about, and we'll talk about this in more depth in another video, but when you add multiple Sonos products or products that rely on the network, even the previous video that we can also link in the description of our cutting the cord, network is a huge important thing now in your home. We want to make sure that your network is reliable. It's fast enough to handle all the devices that we're now putting on these homes. So we'll get to that later in much more detailed video. You know, it's funny, you buy a new product, no matter what it is, as soon as you get out of the box, update. It's today's technology.
You look at your computer every day, how many times you see an update for Windows or something?
Update.
Yep.
Now, I guess also while we're waiting on this to update, one thing that we can talk about as far as what you can stream through here. Like I said before, you can hook your TV directly to this particular amplifier via HDMI, and that'll give you TV audio. Has the line in, so if you had like a CD changer or some other source that you want to play through the system, that's another way. And then any mobile device, whether it's Android or Apple, you're able to stream tons of different types of music, from Apple Music to Pandora, Spotify, Tidal. There's just tons of different types of music apps built into Sonos. And so if you already subscribe to any of those services, all you gotta do is put your account information in, and it's easy as that. It also has Airplay 2 built in, so you can Airplay your music as well. So tons of different ways to get your favorite music through your speakers in your system, rocking out the neighborhood. Oh, and one thing I didn't mention about this, if you like a lot of bass, you can add a subwoofer to this. So it has a sub out, so you got a nice pair of speakers, but you like your bass too. There you go. Hook up your sub and improve the sound quality. Now Sonos does offer a wireless sub option, which is actually really cool. We can link that in the description as well. And so a lot of the options are wireless, and they do that because you go to a home, and not all homes, unfortunately, are pre-wired or are able to even run wires after the fact, after it's been built, all that kind of stuff. So Sonos has great options for people to get their music in all the rooms. So. Let's do an update. Hey, this is super exciting stuff. So let me also say what Sonos has sent out just recently to people who already have Sonos. So what they're calling any products you may have purchased or had that was manufactured from 2005 to 2011, they're calling those legacy products. And so they're saying they will continue to work for quite some time. Haven't really released the time. But they will not receive any new updates. So because they have changed the look and the performance of all the new products, it's able just to do more stuff, have more memory, run faster, all that kind of thing. And so the legacy products are just not able to do that. So that's why they're saying those products will not get any more updates. They'll still work, there's no more updates. And so they're also saying that if you had older products and you add Newer products, the whole system will still work and the whole system will still get updates, but the new updates will only go to the new products and they will not be going to the older products or legacy products. So just trying to clarify that, and I know Sonos has sent out a few emails lately to people who have Sonos, and some people have been a little freaked out, so we want to kind of clear that up a little bit, that it's not going to brick it, it's not going to make it just stop working, it's just not going to give it any more updates.
Yep. And another cool thing with this particular amplifier versus the old one is Airplay is actually built in. The same thing on the Play one.
Yep.
So now that we're done, it's going to register the products to what email address that you specify through your Sonos account.
Now, a lot of times people, especially today, are wanting to talk to their system versus like tell it, you know, turn the lights on, turn on music, things of that nature. Sonos has Alexa built in, so you can add some of those features where you could, you know, play a certain playlist.
So at this point right here, it says that we can tune the speakers to this room. They're not going to stay in this room, so we're just going to skip that for now. And now our setup is complete. So if I go over here to my rooms, let's hit our den, and we can go to browse music. You have all your selections here. I'm going to actually do the Airplay just to show you that. I select my den speaker. See it's selected. I can actually hit my Apple Music from right there because that's where I want to go. And then I can just start playing the music. And then go right back to the Sonos app.
It's pretty cool. You guys, you'd be surprised. The little speaker, this is what's playing right now, is the Play one. A lot of volume can come out of that thing. And what he was doing before, even though we didn't set it up right now because we're just demoing it, is that True Play. It's able to make it sound a lot better.
Another cool thing like you're talking about is, remember, we had 2 rooms. Well, 3, you know, because we have our foyer out there. But you can play 2 different things because it's 2 separate devices.
Yep.
So in your bathroom, you could be listening to something different than, let's say, your bedroom where this one's at.
And this is how it becomes a whole home solution because, like you said, that this one's in the bathroom, it's labeled bathroom. This one's in, you know, let's say an office or somewhere else in the house labeled, you know, office. But you're entertaining and you want all the rooms playing the same. Inside the app, and Ronnie can show you, you can actually group them all together so they're playing the same thing all over the house. And it still gives you independent volume control. Alright.
And to ungroup it, you just hit ungroup. You can hit your mark there. And there you go. No music was selected now because I selected don't. So now we can go, let's say, just our bathroom here. And we can play music just like I did before. I'm going to go back here. I'm going to hit my play. There you go.
And guys, if you have any questions, feel free to send us an email, message, leave comment suggestions down below in the description, and you know, more than glad to answer those. And leave us any comments or, like I said, any suggestions of any future videos you guys want us to do. We're excited to show any new latest products or how to use certain products because I know there's a lot of questions out there as far as how to use certain things or what's available. And so that's why we're trying to do these unboxings and do these other videos for you guys. So hopefully we can make it easier and let us know what we can do to help you guys out. What do you think? Guys, super simple. So, like I said, feel free to give us a call, email, leave a comment down below, and as always, have a great choice day. See you next time.